Yo guys, so I'm gonna try and make a calculator in C. So this is where we got up to last time with learning C. We can get rid of it because we're not gonna be doing that anymore. Let's see. Okay, int main void. That's how you do it, isn't it? Let's see. It's been a while. Int main. I could just put int main. Come on. Was there a point where in void? Main. Return value. It returns no return value when the program is successfully terminated. There's an empty data type. It is used when one doesn't know what to return any value to the main function. Okay. I'll keep it as void for now, like that. Then return 0. Why is that being words? Expected a. There is a semicolon. What? Include, yeah, I've got that. Int main, printf. That's exactly what I've got. Wait, what? What? Is it just indentation? Please. This is the exact same as what I've written. I don't get it. Oh, okay. There. Boom. I was missing a semicolon at the end of my print statement. That's why. Okay, execute. There we go. Hello, people. Okay, now that we've got that sorted, let's work on our calculator. So the way, how do I want it to work? Right now, let's set certain values by assigning them, and then add the functionality in and return it. Let's do it that way first. Once we've got that working, then maybe I'll make it so that you can have a user inputs values from the terminal. But yeah. So okay. So actually, let's write it out. What does C use to make comments? It's not hash, it's something else, isn't it? Oh, okay, it's double slash. That's fine. Make variables. Wait, let's make assign values with variables, then after you've assigned values with variables, then what do you want to do? You want to take those variables and you want it to compute an operation like add. And for now, I'll just be vague. So take variables, compute, and compute add functionality. And then return value. Assign values with variables. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing in C, just make it like that. Hopefully. Is that correct? C syntax. Oh wait, I think I saw something. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so okay, I did it correctly, and that's exactly how you do it. I'll call it number underscore one like that. I'll call it, let's put it 22. Then we'll call number 2 23. Boom. Yeah. So that's the first thing done. We've assigned values with variables. Now take variables and commute add functionality. Okay, let's see. My guess is we do that. We actually, let's create another variable. Let's call it add addition equals number underscore 1 plus number underscore 2. Oh wait, am I forgetting dots? Yes, yeah, there we go. Format specifies, what's that? Format specifies one with a percentage sign followed by a character. So the value of an int values. To output, for example, to output the value of an int variable, is to format specify percentage d surrounded by double quotes inside the printf statement. Okay, interesting. Right now, let me just do return addition and let's see what we get. It's empty. Okay. Wait. It is empty. Why is it empty? int increment int n, return num increment n. Okay, you've got a function called print, calling the function, and return 0. What does return 0 do? We don't need to return, but we use void return to use to return. As void means empty, we don't need to return anything, but we can use a return statement inside void to e out of the functions at any point of time, although we still cannot return any value. Okay. So what is that it? Is that why I had a void in here? So would I do something like that? Well, okay, I don't care to. That doesn't work either. Okay, what if I did something like that? Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Functions that define a non-void return type in the same definition and declaration. The return 0 must be immediately followed by the non-void return type. Non-void meaning not empty, I'm guessing, in the definition and declaration for functions that define a non-void return type in the definition declaration. The return statement must be immediately followed by the return value of that specified return type. I do not understand. Okay. Return dash type func return value. Non-void. Okay, non-empty return type function to calculate sum. Oh, okay, so int s1 assign s1 to the commutation of a and b to add them together, and then you return s1 like that. Using the return method using the return statement to return a value. Then you can do it this way. Okay. Huh. And here you've got int 1 and 2, which is how I'm doing over here. And then you've got int sum of, which is what I'm doing over here with addition. Okay. But I'm trying to add it over here. I'm trying to do the same thing. But here, the values are declared. Then it's just calling the sum function over here. I'm plugging in these numbers. And then printing them. Okay, so I'm pretty sure printf will work. Oh, okay, what have I done? Oh, wait, I know what I forgot. I forgot the what's it called? Something specifiers. There we go. 45. Now it gives the answer. So this prints here. Statement to return a value, return S1. We want to return the value in here when we're calling our function here, and then we're printing the value here. Interesting. What happens if I just do return 0? What if I comment that out? Oh wait, do I need a... Yeah, I do. I was right. Sum number 1, number 2. It's in declaration of main. Okay. Before numeric constant. Okay. What if I added a void in here? Oh no, so this one. If I comment that out, okay, and int s1 equals a plus b. I think it could be because in this function over here, the values are defined as arguments in the function over here, and I am not doing that. So I'm getting this error, type defaults to int in declaration. Oh, so that could be a current. For now, I think I'll just use print instead of return. There, yeah. Because I'm not gonna make this too fancy. Print. Now what I'll do is try and make it accept user inputs. Multiple variables. Let's see what that says. Wait, I forget what these things are called again. Yeah. Format specified. Okay. The value of an interval you use the format specifier percentage to. I'll just write it by myself. There, yeah. So format specifiers are used to print out values, basically. Percentage sign followed by format specifier percentage. So for printing out integers, it would be percentage D to print out integers. And then I'm guessing for other things it's different, yeah. So percentage F for floating points, percentage C for characters, and percentage D for numbers, for integers. Multiple, let's see that, wait actually, let's look at change of values. What does that say? So you can specify in minum like that, and then you can reassign the value to something else. So minum equals 10. No, minum is 10. Boom, okay. And then that's how you can assign a new value. Declare multiple variables. Ah, there we go. User input. Oh, we can also check out memory address, maybe. I don't know. Function parameters, recursion, functions, function parameters. Let's have a look at that first. Yep, int main, printf, return 0. Main is a function which is used to execute code, and printf is a function used to output / print text to a screen. Void syntax. Void means that the function does not have a return value. You will learn more about return values later in the next chapter. Oh, okay, so void means the function does not have a return value. Okay. Inside the function, add code that defines what the function should do. Okay. Call the function. That's how you call a function. Okay. Printf, I just got executed. And that's the function call, return 0. and that returns the value from here. So void doesn't return. That's what it means. The function does not have a return value. That's what void basically also means. So void does not have a return value, but it defines what the function should do, and then you return it inside here, inside main. You first call your function, then you return it like that. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how I'd return a value then. Yeah, like I previously saw as well. You'd create the function for calculating the values, and then you'd call the function inside main, and then you'd return the function. Simple as that. Okay. Interesting. We actually want to have a look at that again. Was that everything? Yes, it was. Yeah. Function parameters. Okay. Return parameters are specified after the function name inside the parentheses. You can add as many parameters as you want, just separate them with a comma. Interesting. So parameter 1, 2, 3, char name, square brackets, square braces, hello, and then int main. It's my function, Jenny, Anja, return value. You're calling the function, assigning a value to the parameter in the function, and then returning the value in main. Okay. Interesting. Same thing is being done here. So we've got two parameters, which is char character name, char name with an empty list, and int age. So int main, we're calling the function, my function over here. We've got values inside print like this. We're adding thingies in them, assigning values to the parameters, then returning the values. Interesting. Memory address, maybe I'll look at it later. Okay. You've already learned printf is used to output values in C. To get user inputs, you can use the scanf. Okay. To get user input, use scanf function. So get and save the number, the user types. Okay. So what do we want to do? We want to get user input. Oh. I can type in a number. Okay, it's outputting 23, which is number 2. But we're not getting the value of those two added together. And it's probably because we need to put this above this. Yeah. like that. Okay, what's the issue now? Expected declaration specifies or ... Scan F. Wait, what? Okay, it's working now. Let's run it one more time to make sure. Let's put it 100. Okay, it seems to work now. Just to make sure. Okay, it's fine now. I don't know. Maybe it's because of some stuff I did before that was interfering. Maybe that's why. Let's set it as 89. We get 112. 89 plus 23 is 112. Okay. Now, I think in scanf we can just put number 2 as well. Like that. But I think now it'll expect 2 numbers on the same line, I think. Yeah. Or could we try something different? Will that work? So basically, \n puts things on a new line. I don't know if this will work or not. 3, 2, 3. What? $45, $54. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not working. What if I just put a space in between? What does that do? Yeah, no, Ian, nah. 1, 2, and then just returns the first value, which is 1. It could be because, oh yeah. Where is it? I forgot that. Nope. What? 3, 4, 3. Okay, let's forget about it. Let's just take, what's it? And where's the answer? Yeah, here it is. Like that. Three, 4, boom, yeah, 7. Simple. Great. Let's try something else now. Something bigger. And 1, 2, 3, 6, 6, 5, yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's not. I think it's because scanf is only used for user input, it's not used for printing out things. And adds, yeah, it adds the memory address, doesn't it? It stores the memory address of the variable, yeah. And then we compute it over here, okay. Or is there a way to use f strings in here? Will this work? No. What about the $sign? No. Oh wait, F. What about F? Like that? No. Nope. What about just that? Let's see. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, it does accept input, but I just want something before to give it like text showing and then an input. Yeah, what if I... no, that is not working. Must have integral type. Oh, here it is. No, that's for something else. Sprintf. What is sprintf? What if I just do... Wait, how do you do string? Oh yeah, it's char, isn't it? It's char. Mm. Not like that exactly. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, it does it here. So it does it right here. Type num1. And then a /n like that. With a semicolon. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, that works now. Okay, how do we get it on one line though? Yeah, how do we get it on one line? Oh wait, I think it's because of this. Yeah. I guess /n puts it on a new line, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, so we can put in any numbers in here, Boom, we've got 596 now. Number 2, number 1. All we can do now is perform other functionalities, isn't it? Yeah. But to do that, we should, we should create like an if condition to see which one the user wants to execute first, shouldn't we? So we can create something like this. Let's call it option. We could call it maths operation option, but I think that's too confusing. Hello, math operation. Would you like to choose. Addition. Why am I getting this? I'm so confused. Let's see if this is correct. No. It was percentage C, wasn't it? No. It skips it altogether. So that means I've done something wrong, haven't I? Oh, okay. It was my fault. Okay. And then print C option 0. What does 0 do? Yeah, so that's the format specifier. Since strings are actually arrays in C, you can access a string by referring to its index. Oh, interesting. Inside the square brackets, that's why we're indexing a 0. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, printf percentage C. Let's run it again. What? Why isn't it running? String, okay, where is string S? Then here is C. Put on Earth. Oh, that's why. But since it's indexing at 0, it's only getting M, which is why when I run it, well, at least somewhere I saw an M before. Yeah, there's the end right there. What if we just keep it empty like that? So strings are arrays in C. So you can index it. But how do I just return a normal string in C? Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Finally. Get rid of that. Execute. Get that. That's not what we want. We want S as our specifier. Finally, it displays. Okay. Because C stands for character, characters are individual letters, and we were indexing characters before, which is why we only had M displaying. Now we've set our specifier as S, which means string. We've got our variable option, and I think we need this because strings are arrays in C, which is weird. So if I get rid of this like that, as you can see, we are getting a bunch of errors because we've not properly defined our string variable over here. But yeah, I think for now that's enough for today. We'll work more on this next time. But yeah, this was fairly interesting though.